If you'd like to make your own scribble today by following along, make sure you have a dark green and a light pink on hand. Let's get started. Sometimes I get these pictures in my head that I just can't shake. And I'm not really sure why I try to shake them, honestly. But they are strong pictures, and basically until I actually do them, they don't leave. And the strong picture that was in my head right now, or I guess the last few days, is of this green egg. Dark green egg. So here I am painting this dark green egg, and it felt very clear that it needed to be an egg shape, but that part of it needed to be a little bit more sort of watered down. So we'll see how I can execute that. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Looks like I left it a little long here because I've already got a line dried. And the dark green that I made here is a little bit of deep green mixed with sepia to give it an even darker tint. And the second part of it was to do a shell pink egg right beside it, but not touching. And then from there, there's nothing. And so I just go with what feels like something I want to do after that. And what came right away for me as I was painting these is that I wanted to put some taupe in. And I like this taupe color I've been mixing this a little bit with the sepia and the shell pink. And that's just what I do. I just go from there. I just keep adding as I feel curious about something, or as I want to use a certain color or a certain material. And so I encourage you to do the same. You can copy me if you want. You can do the exact same thing if that's what inspires you. Or you can try copying the process, I guess, which is to just go with what feels good in the moment and add to your piece as it feels fun. The cool thing about this process is that sometimes you'll create something you really like. Sometimes you'll discover new color combinations that you really like. Sometimes you'll mix paints you really like together. Sometimes you'll create something that you feel curious about and you want to keep exploring next time. Sometimes there's nothing. You don't learn anything. Well, or at least you don't know that you've learned anything. You can't put your finger on exactly what you've learned. Sometimes I feel frustrated. Sometimes I need to sit for a little bit and figure out what it is that I want to do next. I'm sharing all these things so that you can apply them to your practice if you like. There's no right or wrong here, which is kind of hard to digest, actually. So like right now, I'm feeling tired of coloring in these dots because they're getting too big for the pen size. So I thought, what can I do to make this feel fun again? And what came to me was some paint to fill in a space. And now, right now I'm thinking, that black is quite a lot deeper than the pen black. It's a lot blacker, so maybe I'm gonna add some of the sepia. My next feeling is that I really love this deep dark green with gold, so I wanted to add that in. And sometimes I just get totally lost in the process of it, following each step that feels like it would be fun. I made most of these because I just wanted to use up the sepia I have on the paint palette. I really don't like wasting paint. I'm gonna do the same for the gold here. Use it up. That was a really fun one to do, and I got that green and pink egg out of my head. Thanks for joining. We'll see what happens tomorrow.